the place. We're online. 24/7.
What's in your face all over the place? That sounds dirty.
There was a joke like that on one of the cartoons this weekend. I forget. I think it was like American Dad, and I started laughing, and my 13-year-old, it just clicked, and he started laughing, and I was like, "Oh crap, already?"
Oh, your kids are getting sex humor now?
Yep, the oldest
boy.
one anyway.
They're definitely related to you.
Yes.
So we're back with Adam and Sue, who are just waking up from having a long election night. Beverages. You feeling a little better? Am I waking you up with some interesting questions and jokes?
Absolutely.
All right, good. Why is their mic so low? I can barely hear
It's
her.
up as far as
Talk
ours
into that
is.
mic quickly. Talk right there.
Testing?
Make believe
She's
it's
just very
him.
quiet.
Get up into that. Get up there.
Wow.
Get on that mic. Seriously.
If she starts talking to it when she gets up into it, I get a little nervous.
You got the better
Testing.
mic. Right. Okay.
What's
now,
going on down there?
anyone who listens or reads your blog knows that you had been away and you got into a major accident with a tram. Oh my God!
The ambulance is coming for him.
So you were in the Czech Republic?
Yeah.
So tell us what happened, because you got really screwed up. I had just spoken to you maybe a week before, and then I saw you post on Facebook that I was looking the wrong way and something hit me. So tell us the story. What happened?
Something.
That's pretty much it. It was just rank stupidity.
So when they talk about someone who's thrown under the bus, that was you. They were
Yeah, but
referring to.
I was throwing myself,
You
unfortunately.
threw yourself under the bus.
Wow.
So tell me again. You were on the street in Czechoslovakia, or Czech Republic.
Republic.
I'm sorry, I'm just behind the times.
Here we go.
Tell me what happened.
Here comes the hate mail.
But they got one-way streets, and so
Yeah.
I looked at traffic. Traffic was stopped, and I stepped into the road, not noticing that on the one-way streets they have the trams, which is basically MARTA on a road.
Right.
But it runs against traffic on the one-way street. So I stepped right out in front of it and
So
just got.
the car is going one way and the tram is going the other way.
Correct.
And you didn't think of the tram. You just thought vehicles.
I didn't think at all. I mean, I've been to Prague before. It was just a dumbass thing to do.
What
didn't-
time of day was this?
It was early afternoon. It was bright and sunny.
How many vodkas have you had?
Not a one. I wish I
Really?
could claim that. Nothing. Yeah.
Wow, stone cold sober
Stone
when it
cold.
happened?
So,
Wow.
I'm glad. What happened when you were behind him and you saw this all happen, right, Sue?
Unfortunately, yes.
And were you thinking, I'm glad that wasn't me, because I wouldn't take a hit like that. You were a slim woman. I'm afraid of what happened if a tram hit you.
You know, when it happened...
You calling me fat?
You're a healthy gentleman.
You know, when it happened, I don't think anything went through my mind except for, oh my God.
You're my ride.
No, I'm sure she didn't say, oh, she probably, oh, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Holy,
F, we're in
yeah.
Czech Republic.
What
and
just happened?
my man just got taken out by a tram. Hey, that
He
rhymed.
did not just step out and just whoosh.
Oh my God.
The
So
way
you-
she's explaining it, it sounds like she was like trying to figure out, what the hell did he just do?
Now, is he like a fast walker? Is he like always
Yes.
ahead of you? I had a feeling you were, because you talk fast. So he's like getting ahead, trying to, okay, honey, we got to see the Parliament. The Louvre is over here. We got to keep going. Wait, this is the wrong country, but anyway.
Big Ben Parliament.
Big Ben
Oh,
Parliament. Wrong country.
If we were getting to the Louvre, we did have a long walk.
Yeah.
No wonder we
You
were
might as well
hurrying,
hitchhike.
So okay, now you get hit by the tram. You bounce down the street a couple feet, right?
Oh, it's probably 10, 15.
Now,
Wow.
did you see a bright light?
I saw nothing. No.
Didn't see a bright light.
No.
He didn't
You-
see the tram.
You didn't, Sue. You weren't saying, "Turn away from Sue. Turn away from the light." Adam, don't go into the light. Come back from the light. You didn't say that.
No.
No. So what happened? Tell me what happened exactly after.
Well, I was trying to get him to talk to me because he was just sitting there in a complete daze.
Was he
and I
mangled at all? Were things in
I
wrong
mean, he was
places?
bleeding.
He was bleeding from where?
His hands.
Okay.
His shirt was torn in the back.
Oh no! Was it a nice shirt? Expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate to.
He was trying to stop it with his hands like Spider-Man. That's what it was. I know it.
Superman.
I know it.
He can stop a force
That would
of
have
a
been a
car.
better image.
Well, she thought I was dead at first, and so did the poor tram conductor. I mean, he thought for sure he'd
Yeah,
killed
they
me.
wiped you out.
So
Yeah.
the tram conductor hops out. He
Yeah.
hits the brakes. He jumps out. Oh no! So what happened to you? Oh, wrong accent.
Man, you are just all over Europe.
How do you talk in Czech Republic? I don't know. I've never been
Justin,
there.
you got to get out more.
Sorry.
Travel a little bit, see the world.
Sir, are you okay? What's going on with you? You jumped right into my tram. I had no idea what's going on.
I think that's more Indian.
Yeah,
When did Apu join us for The Simpsons?
Listen, a lot of immigrants in Czech Republic. He got out of India because there's a friggin' mess over there. So the guy gets out. He's looking down. You're like in a daze, right? What happened?
Well, I was trying to talk to him to, see if he would respond to me, and
Yeah.
it took about 5 atoms before he was like, hospital.
Did he do like a cartoon, like yeah? Did that work? With little stars floating above his head, like Tweety birds. Game over.
I think I get man points for this, though. I didn't cry like a girl or anything. I don't remember this, but Sue says that when I got hit, like as I'm in the air, I actually screamed, "Ah!" So I'm very proud of this fact.
That's
a
awesome.
score for me.
This sucks.
So, like a few minutes later, you have an ambulance there. You get taken to the hospital, right?
And again, I'm trying to be a gentleman. As they're putting me on the stretcher, I'm going to Sue. I'm like, "Hey, sorry about this. My bad. You go ahead and enjoy the city. I'll be
my
good.
God.
I'll catch up
Come
with
get
you."
me later.
Yeah.
And of course, he said, "Are you crazy? I'm not letting the hospital get a hold of you. I got to keep track of you." Right? You never see him again if he gets in some weird hospital. You find his body parts and sell on eBay or something. That would be horrible.
Well, that's actually, I mean, that's a sicker joke than you think. That we have
Yeah.
a buddy that's a paramedic in Germany who's been to
Yeah.
the scene of a number of accidents. People have been hit by trams. And he said he's never been to one where the people survived.
Right.
They usually are picking up body parts because the trams are run. I mean, this tram stopped about 4 inches from running over me and carving me up. So
Oh my God.
got lucky.
That would have been a bad trip. Way bad trip. So you're in the hospital. You have what's going on in the hospital? What's that situation like? 'Cause I'd be afraid to be in a medical situation in another country. I don't know why. You never know if they speak the right language. They look at you like, what's up with him? So what happened? What was your hospital experience?
They didn't speak the language, and the nurse looked like a linebacker. I mean, it was your
Yes.
typical. This was like
Super
1950s
hot,
Rush.
yeah.
Oh no, huge bull neck, and like angry apparently at everything.
Oh, you are a man who got hit by tram?
Yeah.
I heard about you.
Stupid
On the
American.
radio, they called it in.
And before they'd even do anything, they left me just sitting there in the hallway bleeding and walked Sue to an ATM and made her give him a fistful of cash before they would do anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they don't take credit card. They don't take checks. You have to go to get cash for Czech Republic hospitals.
It's like the hospital's here.
I would think, and a lot of countries,
Give me your money first.
And a lot of countries, I think they take care of you and then they bill you. But I guess if you're a tourist, they worry about getting stiffed.
Now this was something else. And the only way she told me the bones that I had broken, she'd flip me around, like not gently, point and go, and that's it.
Oh.
That's all she'd tell me.
Oh, so tell us what broke on you. What happened exactly?
Fractured both hips, broke 2 ribs, stress fracture in the elbow, tore the rotator cuff, broke the hand in 2 places. Was there anything else?
Yeah, I was like,
Bruised a lung. Bruised a lung.
Bruised the lung.
Is there anything else? I don't know. I don't think you could cover anything else. That's a pretty big list.
Steve Austin, a man barely alive. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. So how long was that? 2 months ago now? You're pretty pretty healed to
it
me.
was about 7 weeks, I guess. Yeah.
And how is he all scarred up now or what? No, you're good.
I'm good.
Well,
They actually
thank
took care of
God.
it.
Again.
You're a lucky guy.
I'm incredibly lucky.
Yeah,
I'm
and an
incredibly lucky,
atheist
yeah.
at that.
Did you eat hospital food?
I actually just left the hospital in Czech Republic. It was
Oh.
so bad. It really was scary. That
They give you some crutches or something?
They gave me nothing. We just left. I
Really?
sort of,
Just
yeah,
limped
she
out of there?
supported me and kind of
You
half
could still-
carried me. And
you could still walk. Oh, he limped along
Yeah.
and you.
How the hell did you get fixed then?
I went back and
Fixed.
stayed in bed in the hospital or in the hotel for about 24 hours until I thought I could move a little bit. And then we got on a plane, flew home, and I went straight from the airport to St. Joseph's Hospital.
Wow.
And to give you an idea of the difference in medical care in the Czech Republic, even after handing them a wad of cash, they did 6 total X-rays. When we got back to St. Joseph's, they did 55.
Whoa!
Yeah.
There's a lot of different
Yeah,
things to
a
actually.
little more
Just a
thorough
little,
here.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
You're kind of glowing when the time you left there. My God.
Yeah.
that's
Well,
a
here
lot
in
of
America,
X-rays.
that costs you for every X-ray. So
Yeah.
every time
That's
you
right.
show that X-ray, they're going to charge you for it.
They X-rayed
So-
Sue twice for some reason. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
We like her
Yeah,
structure.
let's check her
We
out.
want
See
a
if she's
record of
okay.
her structure.
She smuggle anything back?
Yum yum. Wow, so that is an incredible story. I remember reading that and I was like, oh my God, you're lucky to be here.
Very lucky. I will tell you, though, the fastest way on the planet to get through an airport is being in a wheelchair.
Oh. Not everywhere, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna start faking it on every trip.
So,
Put one of those fake casts on your foot and just wheel to get up and walk onto the plane.
so you guys have flown a lot together, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm always wondering if you're together a lot on these long flights. Do you get like a special punch card for the Mile High Club? Like if you get certain like 10 Mile High Club points in, you get like a free cookie or something?
Actually, when you travel enough, they have special bathrooms set aside just for that.
Really?
That they don't tell the regular customers about.
Wow.
So it's a fringe benefit.
Damn
status.
it! That's why I never find that one.
I know. I've never done that. And
Oh, well.
so when you're in the Mile High Club, isn't it easier to do doggy style? Because I can't see the other way. Missionary's kind of hard standing up, isn't it?
Well, it depends on how acrobatic you are. She's very
And
flexible.
You're flexible.
They're both regular, pretty skinny people. I
Is it
mean,
like a
they're not.
Korean
They're not like
thing?
obese or anything.
You are very slim. That would be helpful. How much do you weigh? No, forget it. You're not supposed to ask a woman that. I'm sorry. Forget that. Erase that question from the record.
Yeah, that's the one that bothers you. The Mile High Club you have no problem with, but how much do you weigh is where you think is crossing the line?
Yeah,
okay.
I think
as long as we
your
got our
first
priorities.
So what prizes have you won for being in the Mile High Club? Anything?
Apparently I didn't do it right. I've never been awarded a prize.
Oh,
No prizes?
darn.
No.
Wow. So what a story.
I don't
Let's-
think I can ever return to my office after this interview.
That's okay. Well, because you've been to like so many places. What is like the coolest thing? Because you and I were talking off air that I was getting married, and you asked where we were going
Yeah.
on honeymoon, and I said, well, that's what I want to ask you. Where would you recommend is the
Ooh,
best
good
place?
question.
For a honeymoon, I would do Bora Bora or New Zealand or Australia or all three since you're in the neighborhood anyway.
Bora Bora. So nice they named it twice.
Do I get to walk around naked?
Absolutely.
What's Bora Bora
Well, you
like?
actually do have your little private hut on the
Really?
water. So
Is it
walk
like
around.
it's
Yeah.
like those ones that are out in the water and
Oh,
there's,
yeah.
you're just secluded from.
Yep.
See, that's
Like
what we were
like
looking at. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
That's very
See?
cool.
Like a hut on stilts?
Yeah.
It is.
That sounds cool. But aren't there like big giant bugs and like creatures crawling in your crevices and stuff?
You're out
Okay, it's
the
on the
water.
water, so it's not like
Yeah.
creatures can crawl out there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're on the water.
That sounds pretty cool.
Mosquitoes would
Did
probably
I
be the
mention
only
you got to
thing.
get out more?
Yeah.
Just only
I
twice.
want you to take me. I'm trying to say, if you need a security detail, bring me with
got
you.
it.
You have to put me up and pay for me, but I'll totally,
Minor details.
I'll be your butler. I don't care.
I fit in a suitcase, man.
Yeah, he
You
does.
have
fit
to
in a
explain it when it goes to X-ray, but I mean,
Rohawk's in a suitcase.
Well, they don't search you when you're in a wheelchair, so we'll pull that
oh
off
sweet,
again. Yeah.
there you go. I'll be one of the wheels. Just
Yeah.
roll myself up.
So, what kind of country is Bora Bora like? It's like Hawaii-like, or what is? How would you
Well, Bora
describe
Bora is
it?
in Tahiti, so it's one of the Tahitian islands, and it's stunning. It's
Stunning?
indescribable. It's possibly the most beautiful place on the planet. Crystal clear waters.
They always go to those places on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. You ever
Yeah.
seen those shows?
No.
They always bring. You haven't watched that? It's ridiculous.
I like
know.
this guy.
It
I
is
like
a,
this guy.
It's a ridiculous show, but I like ridiculous shows sometimes. But yeah, it sounds beautiful. All right, that was a good question, Ro. Anything else? I want to play one song and then come back because we have
Here
more,
we go.
a lot
There's
more
one
stuff,
song.
but just one song, okay?
Alright.
Don't give me any crap.
Fine.
Rohawk and Justin and Adam and Sue will be right back with the TMI show.